IP address, because that will cause network issues. So we're going to CMD, go into the search bar and put CMD, which gives you a command prompt. So first we're going to do ping. It's a bit slow. Ping, we're going to ping a website that I know. That I know is a long way away, because I want to see what's the longest ping time we can get, because ping just checks if it's a valid and reachable website. So, yep, that took 374 milliseconds, which is quite a really long time. But I know that it's a long way away. It's in China or something, I think, so I fully expected it to take that long. NS lookup now. The NS lookup is so that put in the host name, we can find out the DNS record, which gives you the IP address for that website. Okay, so there was a bit of a pause there. I had to wait for it to update Discord, the previously installed app. 14 updates. So now we're going to do, and that was our ping, so now we're going to NS lookup, which is, I think I already explained that, turns the IP address for a domain name, turns the DNS lookup, domain name server. So I believe we've got the private IP address and the public IP address. Oh no, wait, that's my server actually, that one, the first one. And that is, yep, that's AliExpress. Okay, so now we want to do, what's the next one? Trace it. Okay, so you'll see we finally made it in 23 hops. It's gone to Singapore, it's gone to Marseille, it's gone to Frankfurt. Very interesting, I never would have thought that, but... Okay, and so now we're going to do the ipconfig commands. So we do ipconfig all, which returns all information on the network. Yeah, so I'm connected by Ethernet. These obtain today, does it say? Expired tomorrow. Interesting. Yeah, so that tells me all the information about my network. That's right down the bottom. It has the third from the bottom. It has my IP address. Okay, so now we're going to do another command. ipconfig release. So that has released my IP address. That looks a bit scary, but we can easily get another one. So we lost the IP address. Okay, we can get another one by doing ipconfig renew. So this will get us another IP address. From the DHCP. Gives us another one. Okay, so there we go. I should have actually done do that just out of idle curiosity. And this is the one I didn't want to do on my actual PC, so this is why I've done it on a virtual PC. Do the oil and see what we've got. Okay, so yep, so you see there's a bit missing there. We've got DNS server fake. Yep, it's really fake. Good old Father Ted, eh? He's everywhere. Okay, so we're going to go back and get a new one. To get it back to normal now. Does that have the same? Yep, okay, so we're all set. We've got a new one. And we're internet connected again. Phew. Okay, now for bonus points, about 100 I think it was it? Yeah, so we're going to go into make a static IP address. I think this is how you do it. So okay, we right click on here, right click, properties, yep, okay, so wait for it to populate the list. Okay, IP version 4, double click, use the following IP address. Not quite sure how to do this, but we'll have that one. I don't actually know if we can have that one or not. I made it up, but we'll see. I'm sure it'll tell us if we can't. Anyway, that's how you do it, so yep, that's given me IP address that I asked for. Pretty cool. 2 is one of my lucky numbers, so yep. Really cool. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to go in and access my, what's it called? Router. That's the word. I've prepared by copying down the copying down the IP address from the front of my router. So that is it. I hope. No. Okay, so it turns out you can't just pick any old IP address you want. Probably had to beat one that was how do I say it? The DHCP server in my router only has a limited number of IP addresses that I can have, so I think my internet wasn't working at all. So you see I've gone back through the... What's happened to it? Gone back through the IP menu to get a new IP address, and first I said obtain IP address automatically, like before we set the IP address to be a static one. And then I went back to IP config renew to get a new one. So we're all set now for internet. So I should be able to enter this now, if I've copied it correctly from the router, which is in a dark space under my computer desk. Yep, okay, here we go. We've done it. So admin, and our password, which I managed to get from my ISP with a bit of difficulty. It's very long and complex password. It's not just admin like the default. No, that wasn't right. It's way too long. Okay, so I've got it in there now. But yeah, it was a very complicated password and I got a little bit wrong, but obviously. So here we are. We're in my router. Was info. Here's where you change your I'm not sure what it's called. The name of your connection. Like I've seen people change theirs to NZ Police and things like that to put hackers off, I guess. So we've got the DNS, proxy DNS. So that gets the DNS from the Nova server. Okay, well that's... If I show you any more about that, I'll have to kill you, so I'll tune out now. Okay, see you later. Next time. Bye.